Elamocism. So you might be like, what's that? You've never heard of it before. If you want it basically explained, it's basically the Rastafari movement. But if Rastafari was connecting back to nature, Elamocism is building off nature. And you know, if you think of ancient Egypt, you think of Sumeria, you think of these ancient civilizations, you think of Elamocism. Elamocism is a umbrella term. Now let's say it like this, yeah? If Rastafari, Rasta is Christianity and African folk religion, Elamocism is Christianity and Dravidian folk religion. Now, this is the thing you need to understand. What's Dravidian? What does that mean? Does that mean South Asian? Does that mean Indian? What does that mean? Well, Dravidian doesn't only mean South Asian. So this is a map of more or less the Middle East and South Asia. And you've got Egypt over here. Let's draw the Ankh, right? You've got Egypt over here, you've got Sumeria here, and right next to it has something called Elam. Now when you hear the name Elamocism, some people think it's Elam or Ism, or Elam as in Tamil, but it's not, right? It's different. Ancient Elam is something much older, and it's no correlation, no ties. So it's very important to make the distinction. So Sri Lankan people, do not be on my ass. Yeah, government is separate thing, very separate. So Elam and Sumeria. And over here we have the Indus Valley civilization. This is very important because today it's in Pakistan. But if you look and study these people, you can find out that these people were Tamil people. Dravidian means South Indians and Northeastern Sri Lankan. But Dravidian comes from the term Dravida, which essentially is Tamil, right? Now why does this matter? Why does this matter? Because it's connecting back to our folk religion, right? See, Hinduism is a umbrella term as well, which people think is one religion. That's wrong. So in Hinduism, you got two sects, major sects, Vaishnavism and Shaivism. Vaishnavism is all about life. If you think about Western form of Hinduism, it's usually Vaishnavism. It's about Krishna, Hare Krishna. You see this symbol, it's about flower, it's about uplifting. However, if you look at the South India, which is not as practiced, this is ideal life. Elamocism is essentially the dark version. Shaivism, Saivam, is the dark version. There's actual reality. So we have ideal reality, or the reality we want, and actual reality is full of suffering and how it is. And it might seem quite pessimistic, but the whole point of it is an understanding that, you know, within that darkness you can find light. Within that hardship you can find strength, you can find struggle, because that's what really builds people. So that's why you might see this symbol. If Rastafarianism is about connecting back to nature, I said this before, or Vaishnavism is about nature and uplifting and everything, Elamocism, Shaivism is more about roots, the deeper roots. It's about the leaf, it's about the plant. And you might often see this symbol, which is the trident, which, interesting, it ties back to Rasta movement and the Black Disciples, or if we know about Chicago and what them man got going on, right? Because ultimately, even though they both have Christianity, they both have their folk religion, they both believe that they are the people within the original Bible. So the Bible, when they talk about the Bible, they believe that they are the original people, right? The original Jews. And essentially, that's what Elamocism is. Boom.